Oh, ça va être ouf de ouf. Attends, on va mettre Twitch. Hop.
Le winner, mais Afi doit également remplir.
Oui, ok. Est-ce que déjà je stream? Tenez bon. Ok. C'est bon. Bon, il n'y a personne, les gens vont arriver tranquillement. Faut peut-être que je ping mon serveur. C'est moi qui les ping tout seul? Non, c'est le bot qui le fait. Bon, on va ping, hein. On va ping, c'est pas grave. Il y aura 2 pings. Allons jouer à retour vers futur, le jeu. Regardez-moi jouer en live. Au base, everyone. Et je vais pas lui parler, je vais pas le dire. Comment ça va, Sim? Attends, je peux pas mettre le truc comme ça. Ah non, je dois baisser ma tête à chaque fois. Appuyer pour relancer, ok. Aujourd'hui, c'est un live. On va jouer à Retour vers le futur, le jeu vidéo. Ça va être ouf. J'ai même pas j'ai pas lancé le jeu ou quoi que ce soit pour l'instant. Bon, il est en train de la faire la mise à jour ou... Voilà. Bon, bref, on va attendre. On va se mettre directement en jeu. Ça va être normalement le son du jeu. Et le jeu, en plus. Ça va être ouf. Je l'ai craqué, bien sûr. J'ai craqué le jeu. J'espère que ça va pas bugger ou quoi que ce soit. Bah, je vois déjà que c'est fluide, alors. C'est parti. Alors, avant, voulez-vous que Marty fasse savoir à quand Marty a des nouveaux objectifs? Oui. Parce qu'on va pas savoir. Je l'ai le jeu sur... Attendez, hop.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Ok. Comment ça joue? Ah ouais, mais c'est en QWERTY. Oh là là. On peut pas jouer en incertain. Non. Besoin d'un carnet. Étaler à gauche, Martin. Besoin. Bah la boîte à outils.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N.
Doc, something's way off here.
Oh oh.
Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Non.
Doc!
Pauvre Doc.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Incroyable. C'est ouf. Il y a du monde sur le live. Parce que je vois que personne parle alors. Une question du temps. Épisode 1. D'histoire de Bob Gale.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
La maquette.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here.
Oh putain.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Bah, c'est quand même très important parce que si tu as besoin de récupérer. Celui sur le bouton d'addiction. Oui, je sais. Voilà. On va demander la guitare. On va faire un truc de ouf.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Ah ouais, l'inventaire.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Wow, that was sizzling hot. Like a melting ice cube.
Comme un glaçon fondu. Ouais, avant il faut
Let's make some noise.
modifier un peu les boutons. Après on prend la
Now,
guitare.
something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly.
Je crois qu'il
I
faut.
was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Ouais, je crois qu'il faut voir le père. Ça, il a pas fait fort.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Faut parler au père pour...
Hey, Dad.
Je peux me débrouiller seul.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
Ok.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Hop, on prend la petite guitare.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans. Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, Marty que ça le fait, c'est lui. Yes.
Doc, where are you? Doc?
Ah oui, c'est froid.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Je regardais un truc avant. Ah non. J'ai cru que vous parliez en fait, mais non, pas du tout. Non, personne parle pour l'instant alors. Alors hier, je me suis fait ping sur certains serveurs. On a une chaussure.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always the possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez.
Donne pas la
Come
date.
on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Je peux sortir. Ouais. Einstein.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
J'ai quelque
Can you
chose
let
pour
me
vous.
in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
On bouge pas, on bouge pas. Je connais tout par cœur, c'est saoul.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry,
go.
Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Yeah, I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Assis-toi, il y a que des cartons.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Tu sais, j'ai même pas envie de parler à la dame.
man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Speedrun le jeu, je m'en fous. Vite, 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 parce que je crois qu'il n'y a pas un bon temps.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Faut l'attendre, je pense. Vas-y encore.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Bon, on va parler avec elle, là, Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
quand avez-vous
Do you
beaucoup?
remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
J'ai envie de la tarter quand elle dit ça.
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. When was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Elle marque la maison, même si légal.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Pourquoi vous gagnez tous ces jours?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Oui, mais la date, fils de... Bon, les jumelles.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Reconstruit en février 1932, quand même.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ouais, ça met... Bon. On va faire la petite pute.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Ouais, on va le sauver. Là, tout cassé.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Pour une soirée d'Halloween. Ouais, mais c'est en mai. Oh non, une pièce de-
didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Ah. Mais il faut allumer les correcteurs
Time
temporels.
circuits? On.
Non, les circuits
Flux
temporels.
capacitor, fluxy.
Non, il faut taper la
Okay,
base.
if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Attention. C'est beau, putain. Tu es seul, oui.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Bienvenue en 1931.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Je connais Doc, il y a eu une erreur.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Bah, c'est des gros fils de pute.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Ça s'appelle comment? Sonic Croquette, Harry Callaghan, Michael Colowan. Ouais, je voudrais bien prendre Harry Callaghan. Trop stylé, je sais pas. Ouais, vous voyez bien le jeu, c'est bien ça. Tiens, je reçois plein de ping. Je vais mettre en live. Twitch.tv/Garax. Voilà. Bon, en ton nom, je vais m'appeler Harry.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
C'est la vieille de tout à l'heure.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Mais Doc, il est en prison. Si Martin marche. Bon, c'est bon, on a plus shift et puis voilà. Attends, je galère. Oh, c'est bon.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Remonter dans le temps.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Ah bah ouais, il continue l'espace.
Won't talking to yourself cause, you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Ok. Bon, on va aller à la soupe.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
Aw,
Now scram!
you got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
C'est vrai, c'est que j'envoie des messages en même temps. Bon. On va téléphoner.
Lazy hands make a man
S'en
poor.
fout.
Maybe that's
Téléphone. On va téléphoner.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Bon, au moins, il découvre des trucs sur lui. Oh, ça me saoule. Pourquoi on peut jouer manette? Oui, c'est vrai qu'on peut jouer manette. Ou ça va. Mais je vais pas jouer manette, moi je joue clavier souris. Parce que clavier souris c'est bien. Mais dommage, on pouvait avoir un. Bah, en même temps, c'était des vieux jeux à l'époque et la version mode 3D c'était pas vraiment ouf. Mais ils avaient sorti le jeu sur Wii que j'ai. Enfin, plus que ça, c'est pas grave, mais. Ils avaient sorti le truc sur Wii, c'était bien. Franchement.
Touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No, what am I?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Bon, il parie. On va à droite.
I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. So then the gravitational constant is very...
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Je suis scientifique.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Allez, parlez-moi un peu plus.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. are required to maintain a constant mass.
On va prendre un beau truc qui s'appelle ça.
Massive acceleration is...
Et là.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Nickel. Ouais, c'est fait cramer.
Produced by the inverse of its derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light.
Bon, on va aller voir Doc.
H.
Psst, Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Ok.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Bon, on va aller voir Doc. Le Doc du passé. Parce que lui, il va m'aider. Ah super, il vient vers moi. On va lui parler.
Equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction
Emmett.
remains constant and the gravitational
Bouge pas,
constant is
Emmett.
variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Parle-moi.
Oh, let's start over.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Je viens du futur. De la planète Vulcain, hein. J'ai lu beaucoup. Je viens de la planète... J'ai envie de mettre ça... Ah, j'ai envie de mettre les deux, mais... Faut pas se dévoiler que tu voyages dans le
It's
temps.
like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Ce soir.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
C'était quoi ça?
Hey kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Emmett! Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Oh.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Ok, bah là il me faut une indice parce que là. Ah ouais, ok. Alors, inventaire. Einstein.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Ça fait 1 heure qu'on live. Putain, il est long ce jeu. Non, il me dure plus de 5 heures si tu fais le jeu en entier.
Déjà vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time.
ça sort. Parce que je sais qu'il faut qu'on embête encore Biff. On va le voir. Ah, mais c'est quoi la gauche dans ce jeu?
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches! Down from there, you son of a bitch! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get down!
Einstein! Help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Ok, on va revoir Arthur. Il n'y a personne sur le live, ça me rend triste. Hmm. Bon, on va le faire descendre. Déjà, on va le faire sonner.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. Hey! Arthur! Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
Mais attends, on va le ressonner. Parce que je sais plus ce qu'il faut faire en fait.
What now?
think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt?
It's Kid.
Là, il me faudrait
Where's Kid?
il me faudrait un petit indice. Il répondra pas. Ouais, mais après, il faut émettre.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Comment on peut lui faire parler? Je vais donner ça.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Alors maintenant. Aide. Ok. 4 joueurs, bienvenue à vous. Ah, Edna. J'avais continué. Bon, Edna, on va te parler.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Bah, on va s'excuser pour le chat, parce que...
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Oh.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Pour un chien.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup,
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Yes. Ah, bien. Bon. Ok.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup.
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Porte de cuisine. Ah, ouais.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Okay, no.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Eureka!
Ok, faut juste le casser les couilles.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Ok.
Can I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Je sais. Vite, 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 vite. La canalisation. Nique ta mère! C'est injouable. J'ai une idée.
What is it, kid?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
la canalisation, vu que le truc... Tu fais ça dans le temps. Tu fais...
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here.
Bah, vu qu'on a réussi...
At least those tables are propped up now.
Vu qu'on a réussi à le faire bouger, on doit faire quoi? Aller dehors pour voir si tu peux récupérer le bidon d'alcool cadenas. Ah, ça veut dire qu'il faut aller voir Adna. Edna, je veux dire. Pour la porte. On va aller voir Adna, on va prendre le bidon d'alcool, on va aller chez Doc, chez le Doc jeune. On crée le truc, on délivre le Doc, on retourne au présent et c'est bon. Allez, Edna. Salut toi, tu me passes ton bidon d'alcool?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Vous avez distribué de la soupe.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't... I guess for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Harry! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is more through my lawn.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
What?
Coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
You don't know what
What did you do?
Emmett, who are
No one! Law may be your burning passion, father, but it is not mine.
You don't know what
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start!
You don't know what someday you are going to know. You learn.
I have no idea. What kind of pressure I'm under?
You don't know what
This isn't food for thought, Pop.
Non, non, non.
Roll.
You will have to learn.
Ouais, ça doit être ça.
People don't You don't know what
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Someday.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Someday you have children and you will look with all.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
C'est chiant.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
I hope someday you have children and...
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Boy. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas!
You're going to find out when you get older.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Ah, halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Van Bronze.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
C'est le jeu qui m'a foutu là, c'est pas possible.
Why won't you release me from
Attends.
your unattainable expectations? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
What will it take to light a fire under you?
Moi je m'occupe du feu.
For unappreciative hindquarters. Emmett! You got...
Non.
What did you do?
Emmett!
Il allume le soufflet, moi j'y vais hein. Bon. Moi je me sers des indices hein, je suis désolé.
Just pay attention to... If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and...
Okay.
I thought you were a scientist.
Non mais c'est juste le tutoriel, c'est juste le truc qui est mal foutu alors attends. On va faire
Eating you,
ça.
father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Don't touch anything.
Emmett! Emmett!
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Je vais m'énerver. Ils te donnent des bonnes instructions mais ils te le font pas.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
À part si c'est moi qui sais pas lire, mais là... Bon, je vais faire un peu tout là.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Are you...
vais m'énerver.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Bon, toi, ferme ta gueule. Viens m'aider ou... Enfin, bon, indice.
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Je vais m'énerver. Mange tes morts, Emmett. Arrête d'apparaître ou quoi que ce soit.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Y'a rien qui va. Dis pas qu'il y a quelque chose quand même.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Pressure!
Bon, je vais regarder un tuto.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Ferme-la.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now. Someday, you
Why
guys...
should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common... Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Bon. Fonce, ça va quand même qu'il soit pas trop tard. Ok,
Law?
enfonce.
What use has a microorganism for law?
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Okay.
Someday,
Why are you always bellowing at me?
why you keep bellowing like that? Mr. Emmett, you got... Yes,
Ok.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
you didn't. I did.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Father, why don't you... Ever listen to me?
Mr. Emmett, you got...
Ils te disent d'aller relâcher les trucs. Mange tes... Vas-y.
Listen to the words I'm... Why won't you release me from your unattainable
You didn't. I did. You're going to hit.
Do I get
On va aller au générateur.
a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like
On va
a
pas le faire parce que
skeleton.
la dernière fois c'est parti en couille. On va aller en présentation pour le coup du truc dedans. J'en ai marre.
What did you do?
Emmett!
Action vide de souffler, ok, bah je vais actionner tes putains de
Lawyers are
soufflets.
nothing but over...
What will it take?
Bon. Non, on va rester à 1 quand même. Retour vers le futur. Le jeu aide. On triche, hein, on fait ce qu'on peut. Ok, ça c'est. Vas-y, fous-moi une publicité comme ça, je suis le tuto et puis voilà. Parce que là, ça me saoule de... Ok. Je veux qu'il soit à la moitié pour là. Ok. Ok, on est à la moitié.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
En vrai, en fait, il faut
Silent, you don't know anything about pressure. Someday,
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Ah, là. Ah, pardon.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton. Hey, you
know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. By Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Why do you keep bellowing like that? You You're going to hurt.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Non, merde. Ah, c'est dur.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
En fait, vu qu'il se dispute avec son père, il faut écouter ce qu'il fait.
You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Stop being such a crank. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
Ouais, non. Tu fais de quoi Ah, c'est
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
There is a flame inside me that cannot...
Je sais pas comment j'ai réussi la dernière fois, mais là...
What did you do?
Je crois que c'est l'étape la plus dure dans tout le truc.
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
You're going to let Sunday.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Sunday.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Me ronge.
The Van Brons have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise.
Ronge, ok, je pense à là.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton. Sunday, you guys.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Why do you keep bellowing like that?
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Pressure? You child, you don't know anything about pressure.
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
Je savais, j'ai fait de la merde. Je pense qu'il fallait mettre dans le truc de pression. Oh, je vais mettre 30 minutes dessus.
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
Okay.
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings? Sunday!
Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Stop being such a crank!
Calm down.
Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Oh, mother.
Tu me saoules. Emmett, tu me saoules. Sois pas trop scientifique.
Food for thought, Pop. It's
Tu nourris.
Van Brons have been officers of the court since God's. Sunday, you guys.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciated...
Je sais pas moi, frère. Arrête d'être scientifique. Il dit va dans le truc à tourner, fais le truc. Bon.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Regarde.
Okay. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son. You got...
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Father, why don't you ever listen to me?
Calm down.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Me ronge.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Enflammé. Au feu.
Almost there.
Non. Encore, putain.
Coming, Father! Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
Là, il faut être rapide que la lumière.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish it would go on a diet. You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Merde.
Just pay attention to what I... Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticism? I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Oh, what use has a
J'ai dit qu'on va mettre 10 minutes encore en plus. Allez, dans 10 minutes, hein, les gens.
Don't touch it.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning.
Foudroyer,
Would that
ok,
make you happy?
l'éclair, le...
Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
Ok.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Courant.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
You are going to learn, boy.
You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Law? What use has a microorganism for law?
C'est quoi le
You're just another one
micro-organisme?
of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Ça me saoule. Quand t'as des mots que tu connais pas, je peux pas aller
Listen
plus
to the
loin.
words I'm emphasizing. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot
Un
air.
brasé de l'air.
There, I said it. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of
Mon
laws and
étincelle.
statutes? Why are you always bellowing at me? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Why must you always scatter condescension? What did you do?
J'en ai marre, putain. Emmett, tu casses les couilles.
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Why are you always bellowing at me? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Stop being such a crank! There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic god.
Ta gueule. Sois pas trop scientifique, fils de...
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another
Bon,
monologue?
tour. Ok.
This isn't food for thought, Pop.
On nourrit,
It's
tu nourris les
cruel.
poissons.
I strongly object to the current of this
Tour
conversation, Father.
courant.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air.
Brasé de
There,
l'air.
I said it. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped?
J'en ai marre. Je comprends rien.
Don't touch anything until I tell. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Why won't you release me from...
Choc de quoi? Ah bah c'est bien comme ça. Attendez, je vous modifie sur OBS. Ok. Ok. On retourne répéter les plombs.
Listen to the...
Emmett!
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Ah ouais, je le trouve plus beau le jeu.
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. You are going to learn. You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew. Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh, what? Eureka!
Eureka.
Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Harry, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Il a fait ça pour sauver lui-même.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Enfin, putain, j'avais mis du temps.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here.
Est-ce que je fais quelque chose?
Come on, start.
too late!
Too late? The doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Ça a changé.
Paddy wagon intercepted, suspect slain, and they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Yo gossip. Et on prend le vélo.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Go sauver Doc.
You're still in danger, Doc. We've gotta get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
DeLorean vers son vélo, ouais. Comment? Ouais, à droite.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, buddy.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
On va prendre l'antenne.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
Ouais, comment ça je peux pas?
Oh good, the window's shut.
Ouais, mais comment tu veux aller de l'autre côté? Là, sauver Doc. Ouais, c'est bien. Ouais, mais comment tu veux que je le sauve? On s'est débarrassé, c'est Mais tu veux comment j'ai un démon pneu? J'en ai pas sur moi. Si j'en ai un sur moi, mais là, c'est chaud, hein. Ah non, j'ai pas de démon pneu. J'ai que le journal, j'ai que l'antenne. Comment tu veux que je trouve un démon pneu? Je vais aller en
They're là.
I know.
Comment tu veux? On va demander à Doc s'il en a. Peut-être, hein. Oh non, peut-être la caisse là. On va dire c'est qui?
Cannon's driving the truck.
Cannon? That explains a lot.
Can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a compaction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I'll be back.
Ok. Attends, t'as la... Oui, voilà, la boîte à outils. Ah bah enfin. Ok. Au moins on a quelque chose. Bon. Inventaire, les moteurs. Je vois s'il peut le distraire.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance!
What?
A reach extender!
I'll be back.
Faire diversion, voilà.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver!
Nickel.
You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. You have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Street.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. I'll be back. They won't budge. Stand back, Doc.
Marty!
Eat lead, Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea. Doc! Doc, the throttle!
What? Oh!
Et le fumier.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Il commence à disparaître. Ah.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
C'est vieux quand même, hein. 2011 en 2010. Hein. C'est un bon truc. Et vous? Bah oui, beaucoup. The Michael J. Fox. 2010. C'est vieux, hein. Ah zut, je me suis trompé de touche. Bon les gens, c'est la fin de ce live. Bon, il y a eu personne aujourd'hui, mais c'est pas très grave. Au moins j'ai fait un petit gameplay, ça m'a plu. Pour ceux qui souhaitent venir dans les prochains lives et tout, activez la cloche, n'hésitez pas à vous follow pour ceux qui sont pas follow et tout. On était maximum 2 et tout. Personnellement, je trouve que c'est un bon jeu. On va faire une prochaine épisode, on va commencer l'épisode 2 à partir de je sais pas quand. Alors restez bien sur le Discord et des trucs comme ça. Et voilà, c'est tout. Merci d'avoir suivi le live. Ciao. Il a l'air cool le jeu en vrai. Bah ouais. Bah en vrai le jeu il est cool, en fait c'est une histoire. C'est une histoire de retour à futur. Là sur le premier épisode on a sauvé Doc. Et là pour le deuxième épisode c'est que Marty commence à disparaître. S'il y a un souci dans le temps et on règle ça. Allez. Ciao les gens.